Hello guys and welcome to round 3 of the F1 Championship of Gavra Racing. Tonight we are live from Brazil with 16 drivers tonight. As Alpha True has crashed into turn 1 and he's already out of qualifying, so not a good start to the back of the grid for round 3, which isn't the best. Evil, let's see if Evil can do it, as Impame has crashed as well. Let's see if Evil can hopefully get a good qualifying result and hopefully not have any crashes. That would have been Impame going into the barrier where Alonso has been, as well as Mark Webber has hit. Alonso hit it in the wet in 2007, we've got a driver that we've not seen before. We've got SSR Opelu. Well, the name I've known of SSR is no longer a league, but this is an old account. So we've got SSR Opelu joining in for tonight. We've got Vetro, so both Red Bulls are here tonight, as well as both the Toro Rossos. Next is on pole. Mark has got his teammate. Gav has got his teammate. We've got both the Hasses tonight. We haven't got both the Hasses. As Mark goes in such a 110.2. And NFS goes in such a 190. Evil coming across the line, and Evil's guy is set on 111. So maybe not his track, maybe it is, we'll have to wait and see. Always I spectate Max Fly getting it wrong on the corner front out or the start run, not the final corner. Gav is on his out lap, Red is on his first line lap on the medium tyre, so maybe Red's going to do the same strategy he did last week and go on the middle tyre or the slower tyre and go for longer and then go for the quicker tyre to the end and for the gap, possibly. Luke E, we've not seen before, so he is going to be getting third fastest, so 110.2. Mark is going to set a 18744. Gav is coming to start his first line lap. As Edcast is going to beat Mark now, as well as Vector is up to third. Edcast is in 108.612. As we got Opelu on the out lap, he's just letting everyone pass. The driver as Mike and Max Fly are sort of battling now. It's only qualifying, boys, it's not a race day. Evil's in the pit lane, so possibly going to get some new rubber on the car and go back out. That is a slidey head there. So we're gonna ride on board with Opelu on his first lap to put the pressure on him. Totally not. But no, only 2 drivers not set a lap yet. As Opelu's going to come past his teammate going across the line now. Opelu will start his first line lap going into turn 1 and turn 2, which is the center S's. This is a lovely corner. You've got to get it so perfect and not cut the corners because you can get some bad penalties there. So that's going to be a place for these guys to be careful of tonight as we go down the straight. Oh, that's a murk in the walls. And we go into the left-hander where a certain Jos Verstappen once hit the back of another car and mounted it. So there's one in the arrows. As we go up through the double right-hander, a very fast corner, we're going into the chicanes now. So we're going right, we're going left here. It's about a third of second gear corner. So we get a good exit now, going up towards the right-hander, which is going to be a good place for people to make overtakes. Going into this next left-hander, which is quite quick. Then we're going to drop down, and Neil will go off the track there. So then we're going to drop down into the left-hander and try not to do a Kimi Raikkonen, as Opel got it wrong and ruins his lap, and he is taking it easy, so possibly going back into the pit lane. That would be so Opel being the slowest car on track at the moment. Red, on the other hand, on the medium tyre, still down in 7th, so not bad from Red there. As we've got the 2 Red Bulls going out, so that is Vetro and also Evil following each other out, as well as the Merc and Ferrari, if I'm correct. So Opel taking that lap quite easy actually, and he's still a slightly quicker lap time than his teammates, as Daz is in the pit. So another driver that I haven't seen before, as that is a Mike off the track with 3-lap-old Supersoft, so possibly going to be pushing it, as Opel looks to be on the push now for a lap as he comes out of the final corner now, trying to keep the way. Oh, that was very close between him and the is in the pit lane. So we've got Mark on track with the brand new set of super softs, as he's got the DRS open. He's onto hot lap mode, going down towards turn 1, trying to get a good entry on the left-hander. And there's a sort of straight line you can see there as he comes out of the corner. Going to be flat the whole way through the corner. Going to get a good exit going down towards turn 4. Yeah, 4. I think there. As he's gone wide there, so that could possibly invalidate his lap. So we'll have to wait and see as he goes a little bit wide. But then that's a normal thing for these cars to do for that corner, because the downforce is so strong in these cars, it just sort of washes them out. So he gets a little bit of a wobble there coming out of the left-hander. Going back down the hill now. Now that's a good view to see. That was see one car going into the infield part of the circuit, as I would call it. And we're going to go through the final corner now, going up towards the line. He's going to open the DRS open up, and he's going to be on hot lap mode. Cross the line and not improve actually. So Vetro, let's see if Vetro can improve on his lap time. Vetro being the 3rd place car on the grid, and he will want to get that Red Bull up the grid as he actually improves it, but not enough to overtake anyone. As Evil is now into the 5th place position, only 6th per second behind his teammates. So that is a good drive from the Murray Walker himself. As I will quickly just go and open the live stream chat again. Hello from France, Loris. It says always even gets it a little bit wrong. And we've got Opel back out. We've got Max on the lap. We've got Mike on the out lap. We've got Gav still in the pit lane. He could be possibly going back out now. And that is a Williams, though. That will be the Williams of Dazza, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it will be. We're right on board with Opel going onto the first line lap now, going down to the centre S's. This is a Opel is a driver that I've raced against before in his old account, and he is a very quick driver around this track. So I'm hoping, I'm wanting to see a good performance from Opel on this race tonight. I'm unsure if this is going to be a full-time seat for Opel or it's going to be a part-time seat. Might just be participating in this one race. We'll have to wait and see as it goes down the hill now in 3rd gear, so that's a very odd gear to be in. I'm going through a 2nd while I do this. Yeah. I'm bad. You see that wind just sort of push him out wide going into the corner as he locks up into the zero, the final corner, and trying to get correct and towards the line. He's not very quick at the moment. He needs his pushing on his tyres as he comes up to the line. Actually, he's quicker. That would have been the quickest medium tyre lap set. Actually, so somewhere across the line there was a corner cut from Opelou, so I don't know where that was. I guess that was in the last corner really. 1.1 of a second down at the moment, so if you watch his lines, he's got such a smooth line through his corners. Get the apex there, he's going to get the apex here more than likely, he's going to run wide there. That is going to be the killer actually, I remember. That corner there is going to be a very painful corner for these guys as they run wide. So I think that is Opelou's lap invalidated again, so we'll have to wait and see if he's going to go back in and come back out on the seat. So Edcast is going through to set a 108.468, and that is Mark in the pit lane, so Mark's possibly going to drop in the pit lane and go for a new set of tyres as Sabo the Meister and Bull plays on try and beat the Red Bull and put the Red Bull on the place behind him, and if anyone jumps up higher, it'll be the third row lockout for the Red Bull there. So that's a wide line there, so possibly an invalidated lap, and there is rain on the track, so this is going to be the end of qualifying, I think, in theory. So, oh yes, it will be. Asabo's got it all wrong because of the wet, and we are not going to be seeing anyone out and improving. Speak of the devil, Opelou is out on track. Opelou wants to call himself the Rain Master, a bit like Mr. Mick Schumacher. He's getting back in a bit wobbly there because of the rain, but he looks to be pushing hard on these tyres. Coming into the final sector now, coming out of the final corner in theory, and he's got that car sideways. This is Formula D, this is Formula Formula 1. He comes up to the line on the medium tyres, on the medium compound, and in the wet he's going to set a 109.2. So imagine the lap time he could have set on the soft tyre, super soft tyres. So Cyril's going to could possibly put the two Red Bulls on the third row if Sabo or someone improves. So we have to wait and see who's going to put a push on the tyres. As well as Leafy Broom's on the track, so Leafy's looking pretty fired up tonight. So if Leafy wants to put the Red Bulls on the third row, that would be, you have to go and set 0.7 of a second faster lap time than last lap. He's set as we're going to go on board with him going in towards turn 1. We can see the struggle these guys are going to have in a minute if this rain carries on. As they come through the left-hander, they should be close to 8. He's gone a bit wide. I will sort out the audio in the beginning. As always, Leafy puts it in the wall, and Leafy is out of qualifying. So that is everyone in the pits now. So I'm going to sort out the audio for you guys because apparently it's a bit loud. Audio level. Music off. Guys, give me a idea if this is any better now. That is Cyril. Opelou. Opelou just going into the pit stop actually. But Mark out on track. I mean, not out on track. He is in the pit lane. As he is joining Max Fly. Everyone is in the pit lane now. So 1 minute 40 remaining. And we've got Well, the current qualifying position is Edcast on pole with a 108.468. We go down to Mark with a 108.742. Then SSR Opalu with a 109.219. Is that an Opalu coming back out on track now? That is a car out on track. That is Edcast coming out on track now. So Vetro is in fourth with a 109.354. Let me jump down to Sarway Meister as we watch him have a slide across the grass. It's not rally, this is F1. Sarway Meister is a 109.754. Then Evil Dragon, so a good qualifying result for Evil currently, for 109.934. Then we go down to Leafy Brooms, who's a 110.007. Luke E with 110.037. Possibly he wanted to improve that. Red down in 9th place, so not where he wanted to be for the qualifying tonight. But maybe the car was just not set up perfectly for him, and he's on a 110.713. And then we go to Gavra. Gavra is on a 111.2. Then we go down to Mike with 112.053. Dazzle with a 112.5. Max Ply with a 113.1. Mercs with a 115.9. Infame and Alpatru with a non-lapper. No lap set. So we are going into qualifying now, and we are going to wait for these guys to line up on the grid. And wait, do we do formation? I've literally had a brain melt. Do we do formation laps? Yes. So this is the confirmation as Edcast is going to take pole from Mark, and then Opalu going to be in third and possibly going to be worse off at the start, but he's going to be better to the end. Vectro 4th, Sabo 5th, Evil 6th, Leafy 7th, Luke 8th, Red 9, Gavra 10th, Mike 11th, Dazza 12th, Max Ply 13th, Mercs 14th, Infame 15th, and Alpatru is in 16th. So the two guys at the back of the grid not setting a lap as they have had a bit of problems. So we are going to load into the race now, as we're going to wait for the 16 cars to go on there. Wait for it. I'm hoping it's formation lap. I've just had a meltdown. Yeah, it is a formation lap. Ah, I never noticed on Brazil. It actually says the boxes for each driver. Shouldn't they remove that for online? Shouldn't they just make... actually no, because that wouldn't be official, would it? No, don't worry. But no, we are... We are just waiting for the last few guys to ready up. As we've got them all readied up now, so they're going to go onto their formation lap. There is a French driver, Loris. It is Max Ply, I am sure. I will just double check that for you. Evil Dragon says he's French, but he's British. Max Ply, yes, Max Ply is French, so we have got a French guy to cheer. But you can cheer for Evil Dragon if you want to, even though he's English. So it is Edcast leading you around the track. So we're gonna the few corners that we need to be careful of in the race is this corner here. Coming through here, these guys don't want to be getting it too wide. There is a track limit, and we could be seeing a lot of penalties through that, as we're getting a few drivers making contact and respawning back on the grid. They aren't allowed to do their drive to the grid. So Edcast, and then we've got Mark. A good drive from Mark. We've had a few good drives from Mark in the other series. as well as this. We've had a few good results, maybe a better result coming up. Just a reminder, Red is leading the championship. Red is leading the championship from Gav. So Gav, from really not having good results, really, looks like it, being actually the second highest car on the grid of the track. And Gav with 27 points. Then Vectro in third with 18. Mark with 18. Edcast with 15. Even though he started from pole, we could have a good start here. Then we got Sabo, Alpatru, Krazar. Krazar's not here. That's good, listen. Infame, Mike, Leafy Brooms, Max Fly, and Evil Dragon. So, we are on the grid, we're on the hill, and we're going to go for 36 laps of the Sao Paulo circuit, and we are 5 red lights, well 4 for me, and we are underway now. So, a good start from some, very bad start from Gav. Gav has had some issues, and Gav is finally underway as we go in towards the first few corners, as that is a very cheeky little line from Vectro I saw, as there is a three-way battle further back as Cyril, Opalu and Edcast are side by side. Vectro down into fourth with Evil just behind him. Luke and Leafy are battling away. Oh, as that was a lunge from one of the drivers there. As we've got, they're all going single file, as that is Max Fly making a dive bomb on Alpatru, and they make contact. Alpatru makes contact with Max Fly, and they have gone off. Oh, they're doing a bit of bumper cars here, and Infame has been innocent and got damage. So we need to be, whoa, that was behind the board as Infame and Max Fly make contact there, as Gav is going to get involved in this now, unfortunately. Nope, Gav is going to be fine, so he's going to be out of the way of this. Infame has joined. Oh, wow, that's going to be a lunge from Evil there, going towards turn 1, as Vectro goes to the outside and into the inside of Opalu. So Opalu drops out of position. Evil and Luke are battling away. So, wow, now that's a good view to see from Luke going down into the left-hander. Is Sabo Meister makes a lunge around the outside of, that was Leafy there. So, as Opalu and Vectro are battling away, they were wing to the wheel, and they nearly done a max there, as Evil has rear-ended Opalu. Leafy Brooms and Sabo keep switching positions, as well as Red has made a position up, as that is Mike and Merckx making contact. So Opalu trying to close the gap up on Vectro now, as that is a three-way battle further back. So Opalu's going to look to the outside, he's going to look to the inside. Is he going to go for the outside? He's going to go to the in. He's going to go to the inside, going in towards turn 1. Opalu's going to get the better in line actually, and he's going to, is he going to keep the position, or is it going to be Vectro? Vectro's going to get pushed out slightly wide, and Opalu's going to take the lead of this battle, as Vectro's going to have the outside line going in towards turn 1. Is he going to make it? Oh, that's going to be a contact. That was nearly a Mr. Bourdais and Graham Rahal incident. If you guys had watched the Indy 500 on the weekend, that was near on a recreation of that. As Vectro going off the curb there on the grass there to try and make a way of getting past, as the two Red Bulls have kept together so far and not really lost any places. They haven't actually, no, they haven't lost any places. As I spoke too soon, as Vectro's up to third, as Opalu went off the track, so Opalu's under pressure from Leafy Brooms now to go round the final kink there, going up towards the line. Leafy Brooms and Opalu are going to be side by side going in towards turn 1. Opalu's going to be on the inside, and he's going to keep the position there. And he's going to try and get a better exit out of the corner going towards turn 4 now. DRS is going to be open for Opalu, and he's going to go to the inside line, as well as Leafy Brooms is going to follow up as well. So, Leafy Brooms doesn't go for the move, as well as Sabo was going to go for the move. So Opalu's going to have to do with trying to get past or get back up to Vectro and make a position on him, as that is not a place you should be making an overtake Leafy Brooms. Leafy Brooms going down the inside of Luke there, going through the double right-hander, and they're still side by side through the S's, as I call them, or the snaky lines. And they'll both lock up, and Luke drops in behind Leafy, as Sabo Master is getting involved in this now, as Evil dropped down to 9th. So that is not good for Evil there, as I think there's been a bit of crashing back there, as that is Daz and Max Ply battling away. Now this is a battle that we're not, well, we should be keeping an eye on the other battles, but this is a battle to watch, as that is a battle ahead as well. That is Luke and Sabo. Sabo's going to have the DRS going down towards turn 4 now. They're both going to have it, but Sabo's going to go for the dive bomb, and they make contact on the turn into turn 4, but Sabo makes the position. So Sabo up to 6th place now, as Dazza and Max Ply are still battling. Max Ply, I think, had a bit of contact there, and they've got back. Now Gav is now battling Alpha True. This is a proper battle. This is a 4-way battle for 6th place, as Opalu is right on the back of the Vectro now. So Opalu's going to push real hard on this. Just got to remember, guys, that Opalu and Red are the drivers that are running the medium tyres, where everyone else is running the super soft or the soft. Well, so this is going to be a DRS point. We're going to see a lunge from Opalu. No, we are. We're going to see a lunge from anyone else. Oh, as that is Evil on the outside line of Red there. What a move that was from Evil. So there's a little bit deep, and he is going to keep the position on Red. So Red now drops down to 9th place in the standings of the race. And that is a lock up there from Alpha True. But Gav has not made an advantage on that, and is still behind, as Luke is looking for a way of getting past Sabo. And Max Ply has been given a penalty, as Mike is out of the race, and Mike has crashed out. Vectro is now behind Opalu, so I've missed this overtake, but Vectro and Opalu could be having a good battle here for position, as Vectro near on rear end, and Little Devil is coming out of Vectro's body. And we'll have to wait and see, as Opalu looks very quick around Brazil at the moment. But this battle for 4th place is still going, as Sabo's locked up and Luke is now into the lead of this battle. Evil's going to have the DRS going down to his turn 1. Is Evil going to go to the inside? He's going to go to the outside. This is the most competitive Evil has ever looked in the season so far. He's going to be right on the inside line. He's going to stay to the inside. And is he going to keep the position? Yes, he will. And Red has made a position on Sabo. So this has been 7 minutes here, 7 laps in, and I'm still not stopped speaking. You can tell how competitive these guys are getting now in this league, as these guys are not at all gonna stop. Evil now the head of the... I spoke too soon. Every time I speak about the Red Bull, they always go off. It's mainly Evil that goes off. But Luke now leading this battle, and in Red now Evil, as he's under pressure from Sabo Meister. As they got a bit of drifting going on there, a bit of tandeming. As Evil is gonna have to defend from Sabo now, and they're gonna have them two are gonna have their own battle, as Red has pulled a gap on Evil. Oh, as Red nearly goes off into the wall there. He's nearly joined the spectators there and spectating the rest of this race. Oh, as these two are very close, and Evil nearly put Sabo in the wall there. But Evil went to the inside, as that is an overtake Red is going to make on Luke. So Luke is now down to 7th. Red is up to sixth, as Evil's now going to be on the outside of the outside as they made contact and Sabo gets ahead. So Evil's now back down to 9th place and has lost 3 positions so far in this race. Sabo is going to try and, as Evil's had a little bit of problem, Luke is going to be right on the back of Red here, so we're going to try and keep on board with this battle and see if these guys close up, as Evil is trying to close up on the back of Sabo as well. Sabo's closing up on the back of Luke and Red battle, the Luke and Red battle. As Mark is in the pit, so the first pit stop there for the drivers. So Mark into the pit, Edcast has stayed out, Opal stayed out, Vectro's probably going to stay out. Yep, so Red is going to be not going to be under pressure. None of them's going to be under pressure, but Evil is in the pit, so that is going to be a team orders. I think that Vectro is going to be in the pit next lap. So there's no battles going on, but these. So Luke trying to on the back of Red, but those tyres do not seem good for Luke here now. He's pushed those tyres so hard he just couldn't steer through that left-hander of turn 4. As I get a bit of a breathing time, I'm going to quickly turn my light on. Ugh. So, let's go back into. So we're 10 laps in now, and what I can make. Oh, as that is Sabo getting overtaken by Mark. Mark is on the better tyres. Sabo's not looking too good on these tyres now. As Opal is actually closing in on Edcast, so Edcast has got to be careful here as Opal is on a push and a half of these tyres. And Edcast is just getting that back end a bit sideways. Let's just quickly check the penalties, as I've been told the Vector has many. Vector has 2 penalties. As Edcast is into the pit lane for the pit stop. As well as Vectro is as well. Vectro getting a 5-second stop there, don't So Red and Opal being the 2 drivers that I expected to stay out, but we've got Leafy Broom on the Super Softs still on track. As Mark is pushing so hard on these medium tyres now. Well, these medium tyres, these soft tyres, they're going to be gone in a minute. Edcast has lost a lot of time on Mark there. Edcast actually was leading, if you can remember that guy. About 4 laps ago, he was leading this. The Opalu is on a push as well. So Opalu has got a bit of room, but I expect him to be hitting in the next 10 to 13 laps, I think. 10 to 13 laps, if he hasn't ruined his tyres. As that is Leafy Brooms in the pit lane. Now Red is going to be under pressure from Mark now going into turn 1. Edcast is also in the push. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be Alpha True and Leafy battling. No, it won't be. As Mark is right back of red now. Oh, as Vetro is out of the race. Vetro's put it in the wall somewhere. Vetro's put it in the wall there. As Evil is under pressure from Sabo Meister now. So Sabo is going to look to the left possibly, or he's going to look to the right. Is he going to go to the dive bomb? He's not going to the dive bomb. He didn't get that car turned in at all there. So he's going to be struggling with them. So the Red Bull driver that I expected to be out is doing. Oh, as Mark has locked up and he's made contact with Red. He's come straight across the track and made contact with Red. And Evil is going to be under pressure from Sabo. They're going to be battling. Is this a battle for position? It is a battle for position. Oh. Evil hasn't got any DRS, but Sabo has, he's going to push to the left wall. Evil going to have the racing line. Evil's going to push him out there. But Evil's going to keep his line and he's going to keep his position. But Evil's just doing what he wants to do and will give the driver their room. But just defend his line and they're going to be going side by side going into turn 4. Is it going to be Evil? Is it going to be Sabo? Is it very close? This is Evil on the super soft, so Evil going to be hitting another time, a second time this will be. As Sabo goes a little bit deep there, and Evil makes a position. So Evil back up to 9th place in this battle. As Edcast is catching Red. So that's not really a battle, that's just a overtake. So is Sabo going to dive the inside on this corner? No, he won't. He goes a little bit deep. Can he get a good exit? Evil looks like he's got a bad exit. Is he going to have DRS? Oh, Sabo's got the DRS. This has not worked out well for Evil. Evil's going to have to try and dive bomb it into the corner. He's going to go for the lunge. He's going for it and he's made the corner. Now that is an overtake from Evil as Sabo makes contact with him and has lost his front wing there, so that is not good from the driver. As Edcast is just getting past Red now. So Sabo is going to be struggling with that front left of his front left wing going to be damaged there. You can see that on the stream. We're going to have a problem with that for Sabo. So Sabo is possibly going to be pitting again as Gav's been given a 5-second penalty. But Opelu is still pulling time on Mark. Mark is on the 6-lap old tyres and Opelu is on 14-lap old medium. So as Gav is in the pits and Gav is going to be Gav's first pit stop. Yes, so this is Gav's first pit stop. Is it just going to be a front wing change? Savo's getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Gav's getting a new front wing, so that's going to be 8 seconds of a pit stop, that is. And we are going again. With Sabo, new front wing there and new tyres. As into the super soft tyres. That's not going to make it to the end of the race. But we got Red, we've got Opelu on the still with first set of tyres. Actually, Alpha True is on soft tyres as well as Max Ply. So Red is finally in the pit, so Red's going to be dropping off of the medium tyre. So that's a early pit stop, I would say. As Oakley's actually pulling time, I'm pretty sure, on Mark. as Gav is trying to battle. I think red is going to be onto the soft tyres. So we've got, what we got? 20 laps to go. People going onto the soft tyres, so this is going to be a two-stop strategy from these guys. Yeah, he does need 25 seconds, but he was behind Mark and Ed Cass before the pit stop, so he's going to be coming out ahead of where he should be, really. And he's keeping the gap down, but he could possibly do a one-stop here if he can keep these tyres well. As that is a Sabo, I think that was Sabo who spun in turn 1. So SSR Opalu 14 and a half seconds away from Mark and 18 and a half seconds away from Ed Cass, and he is just going to try and keep that gap, or maybe try and elongate it. We have to wait and see. But Gav is trying to unlap himself as Merckx has just got actually wrong, as that is Evil trying to get past Red now. So this battle was going to be no, this was a totally different battle. It was Sabo, wasn't it? So this is a new battle Evil's going for. So Evil's going to take the reins of the Red Bull Racing team and try and get a 6th place for the team. As SSR Opalu is going across the line for the 18th lap now. So we're coming for half race distance. If he goes to the next, if he goes for another medium tyres, he can make it to the end, and only one pit stop. But Mark, Ed Cass, both on the soft tyres, as well as Leafy's on the soft tyres. So these guys are going to be pitting again, totally, because they weren't going to make, well, how many laps? Yeah, they ain't going to be making it. They're going to be pitting sooner, I think, than you guys are expecting, as Max Fly coming out of the pit lane now. So I expect Mark, Ed Cass, and that are going to be pitting about lap 21, 22, possibly on the soft tyres. But hopefully on the medium tyres, just sort of taking it at ease, not trying to push these tyres down too hard on the surface, and getting a good drive of these tyres. And we're just gonna keep on board with this. Isn't anything else happening, as Evil dropped back quite a bit off of Red there, so we won't be seeing that battle. Oh, Merckx is in the pits. Lap 20 minutes lap. Actually, Ed Cass went to the fastest lap there, so this is not looking good at the moment, as it's now 17 seconds. It's the second drop now, but these guys will possibly be pitting again, and Opalu's very good on the tyre strategy. He's basically going to possibly do a Lewis Hamilton at Monaco. But we'll have to wait to see what he wants to do. As that gap is sort of gaining and closing if you watch it carefully. We go on board with Opalu now as we'll go for an onboard fight on that. So here you go, guys. So that was a onboard lap of Interlagos with Opel there as we go on to the 21st lap. So Opel's doing very well on these medium tyres, and his fastest lap is only 0.3 of a second off of Edcast on the medium tyres, on the soft tyres. So I don't know what the difference is of the tyres, but whatever Opel is doing is working out. It's working out very well now, and Merck and Max Ply are banging wheels. Max Ply banged off the track there by Merck. So Max Ply not really happy with that. Lord DRS is not opening it. Now that's a worrying sight to see. The yellow symbol for the fuel already. Total 14 seconds now between. Ah, there we go. That is it. So Mark is in the pits and Edcast is still out on track. So we will have to see what we're going to be happening. What's going to happen here now. So at the point of time, Opel is leading this race by a big margin, to be honest. So we're going to probably see Opel getting in. Shortly. As Mark's out of the pit lane now. Opel. In a world of his own, to be honest. He's driving his heart out, and for a one-off race, it possibly could be a season. He is driving his car like a madman. He should taking it away from everyone. We were on 23rd lap of 36, and it doesn't even feel like that when we've had racing like this. This has been a very, very interesting race so far, and hopefully we'll get some more battles in a minute. I expected Opel to pit in about lap 20 or later, as that is a slow car, and that was Gav letting him cross openly. As Red is pitted, Luke's pitted. Opel has got a total of the hard tyres are a really good strategy around Brazil. If you go for the hard tyres, then go for the soft tyres, or if you go for the soft tyres, you go for the super soft tyres. It doesn't get. It depends on how well you can save those medium tyres, and I don't see much problems. As that is the Red Bull out of the race, and that is Evil. Evil is gone. That is an Evil out of the race, so the Red Bulls are out. Now that is not a good sight to see. No. The hard tyres is a really good strategy actually, because people will be on the soft tyres and they'll go to the soft, and then they'll go to the softs again, and then go to the super softs. So I've seen that people use a hard strategy, and they've pitted the same amount of times as other people, and they've worked so well. So possibly Opel should try and pit in the next 2 laps and go for the supers off to the end. Just so he can get the first lap. That is Evil left the lobby, and Evil has not done well tonight. He drove a fantastic race in a greater battle, but it's just one thing happens, and it's just that race can be over. But we've got Opelu leading the way on lap 25. Then Edcast leading second place, and then we got Mark third. Mark, in theory, is in second place at the moment. Edcast hasn't pitted. What is it? Is it Opelu hasn't pitted? With the leaders' times, Opelu has got enough time ahead of Mark. Actually, Opelu needs to fix soon. That gap is not healthy. Mark is in third place. Then we got Leafy in fourth. Red in fifth. Luke is in sixth. Alpha 7th. Gavra 8th. Sabo 9th. Mex 10th. And Max Light 11th. We're gonna watch Opelu on his lap now with his double right hander. He doesn't run it too wide out actually, he lets off a little bit. But Leafy brings him in the pit lane, so yeah, the thing is if he picks, he's gonna have less of a tyre to push on. If he goes on, he's gonna probably try to go hard medium super softs. So we're gonna have to wait to see if Opelu is gonna pick this lap or he's gonna pick next lap, and it's gonna be next lap probably. So I mean next lap or the lap after. It's 24 seconds between him and Mark now, and we're getting closer, and it's frightening to watch happen. And Sabo in the just a reminder of tyres. 26-16. So Edcast pitted on about lap 10 off the super softs. So Opelu will try and pit maybe this lap. That will put him 10 laps on the super softs. Maybe another lap, put him 9 laps on the super softs, so give him a little bit of a push. As he's trying to get a good run into pit lane if he's going to pit lane this lap, and he's staying out. So this is a odd idea from Opelu, but imagine Opelu going to the end on these tyres. I don't think that's possible. Opelu is gonna be struggling if Edcast doesn't pit. He can still win this race, you never know. 23 seconds. It's gonna be close because I think Mark has actually got penalties. Mark has got 1 penalty and Edcast has got 2 penalties, so and I don't think Opelu has actually got any penalties. He's had 1 warning, so 6 seconds is the most with the gap, 3 seconds is the other. And this looks like a push lap. So he is pushing this lap, so possibly this is a push lap into the pit lane. As 22 seconds. Yes, those rear wheels lift it up. Lighten, different, lighten. Brighten up, brightened up. Possibly could be the last lap on the medium tyres, and he could be going to the super soft, so 6 laps of basically pushing. He'll have to pit this lap. He will pit this lap if he really wants to win this race. If Edcast doesn't pit, and I'm expecting Edcast to pit because those tyres are shot as well. And as Opelu is in the pit lane, so Opelu is going to pit now. Is he going? What tyres is he going on to? Opelu is flying into the pit lane. He's going to Edcast. Edcast is staying out. Now this is a worry for Opelu. Those tyres look shot. So Opelu's coming into turn 1 now. Five seconds, 7 seconds. Straight. Do we want to put a bet on this and see if Opelu can close it? As Gav is back out on track, and I'm not even going to be like, put money on this, he is going to catch him. So we'll have to wait and see what Edcast wants to do now after this pit, this push from Opelu, and he's making him pit actually as well. So a bit hairy on the rear wheels there. And that is going to be Edcast staying out. And that is a very bad decision from Edcast there, as Opelu is on a push. Sarbo's given a 5-second stop and go penalty. Sarbo cutting the corner. That is a car in the wall. Yep, so Edcast should have pitted. Edcast is not going to be happy when he sees that Toro Rosso catch him very quickly. Yes, so there is a difference between the strategies there, Loris, if you didn't realise. Those medium tyres were gone. If you didn't see the F1, you would have noticed how much Lewis Hamilton backs off. And Lewis Hamilton was set in 7 seconds slower laps, and that was just backing off the tyres, trying to keep them flying. So they're putting Lewis on those hard tyres, which would have been a better strategy, but they wanted to make it interesting. And Opelu has made this interesting as they come up towards turn 1 now, with 4 laps to go. Opelu is only 2 seconds away from Edcast, and this is going to be a battle for the lead now. Opelu is going to try and get an overtake later into this lap, possibly next lap, and if we can get this, we can run away from this first race in Gavra Racing with a win. We go through the snakes corner. And that was someone off again. That is going to be Luke. So Alpha True is going to be closing up on that as well. As Opelu is going to look to the inside, he's going to look to the outside, he's going to dive to the inside. Opelu is going to take the inside line into the final corner there, really. And he's going to fly away from Edcast now. Edcast is going to have the DRS, but he ain't got anything on that Toro Rosso. That Toro Rosso is gone. Watch Edcast actually lose that back end there. So Opelu is now going to pull a gap, just so he's safe. but Edcast was, really hasn't worked out for him. We've got a few drivers marking up slightly. Oh, it's Edcast. Gets it wrong there again. Let's see if Luke can keep it on the track this time. Or is he going to spin out? Keeps it on the tarmac. 4 second gap that opener is pulled in a lap. So we're on the 34th lap of 36, and Opalu is only led, I think, about a total of 10 to 15 laps of this race, as we've got a Sabo crash, and that is Sabo resetting. There's been a few drivers in resetting in the last few races, and that is a rule that you can't be resetting. So I want to be sending out a message to all drivers who are watching this race, and or friends of drivers who are watching this race, to tell them that, or tell you, or tell your friends that resetting is not allowed, and that is on the rules. If you don't believe me, check the rules out. But no, the rule says no respawning because of the safety side of crashes, because you don't want the championship leader battling second place in the championship coming down into the straight, and then you resetting on the track, and then one of them whacks you at the back there. Then you're going to be the blame for their penalties, and you're probably going to get a very big penalty. So just keep an eye out, guys. Just, if you spin, just drive yourself out of the spin. Lap 35. Hopefully leads the way onto the final lap if he doesn't knock up again. Edcast is in second, Mark third, Red is in fourth. Red, I wanted to see if he was going to be higher up, as he's only just 8th gear there. Red up to fourth place, and Leafy booms into fifth. Oh, as that is Alpha out of the race, and Merck's out as spun as well. So we've got a few drivers having a few little bits of incidents, as with another yellow flag. I don't know what that is for. As Opalu is going to lead himself on to the final lap. So this is the final lap for Opalu. So Opalu is going to lead himself around the S's of the centre. Coming down towards turn 4, he's going to push hard. This is a hard push through that position. You can see that by the lap time. Wow, a 1:09.6. I was happy when the first lap was Mark or Edcast pushing on that. Opalu turned a proper blind eye on these guys and has gone and hitted. After being on the medium tyres for such a long period, as Merck gets in the way of SSR there, as that is another driver in the way of SSR, Opalu, and that is like, this is like going down the M25 with a motorbike. As Opalu is going to come across the line to take the first victory that he's had in the championship. So Opalu wins the first race. He is beating him. So Opalu is going to be taking 25 points. Edcast is going to be taking 18. I think they're doing the F1 points. Here we are. Mark is going to be... Mark actually got second. So Mark actually gets second place off of Edcast. So that is not good for Edcast, and Mark gets the 18 points. Then it's going to be 15 points for Edcast. And then it's going to be 12 points for Red. The Red comes across the line to take 12 points. Then Leafy Grooms is going to take the line for 10 points. This is going to be 10 points. Then it's going to be Luke going to be taking 8. And then it's going to be Gav, who's lost a wheel. Gav is going to be taking 6. Merck's going to be taking 4. Sarah is going to be taking 2. And Max Fly is going to be taking 1. And that has been round. Well, that's what you call team drafting. That was. Oh. So yes, guys, that has been round 3 of the F1 Championship for Gavra Racing, and the only stream that's going to be up this week. Yes, this is the only stream that's going to be on this week, as this is the week break for the Project Cars 2 series, and next week we'll all be back for racing. But the driver of the day for me goes to Opalus, just for running those medium tyres for such a long time, and then jumping onto those super softs and then just pulling a massive gap. Mark getting a very lucky result there, getting past Edcast due to penalties. So that's a confirmation that it's going to be Opalu, Mark, Edcast, Red, Leafy Brooms, Luke, Gavra, Merckx, Sabo, Max Ply, and then the non-finishers Alpadroon, Evil, Infame, Vectro, Dazza, and Mike. So that has been round 3. If you guys want to come and check me out more often, my channel is Ryan Racing. If you want to watch me racing, I'll be on Wednesdays for the GT4s. There is the Clios on that day if you want to watch them. And I will be commentating on Friday again next week, as well as Tuesday next week. So if you guys enjoyed the live stream and enjoyed the racing, please like the video, and put the post notifications if you haven't put them on, just so you know that we're live. As sometimes the the Discord menu doesn't work sometimes, and hopefully I get to see you guys next time in some other streams, and see ya.